because I'm having a good day.
To dinosaur.
Oh, I gotta watch this video. It's a Kenhoven debate parody video. Oh, hello, guys. Hey, Gus. Hey, Lariosaur. Yeah, how's life doing? My least favorite movie. That's a really good question. I don't know. I don't have an answer. Yeah, I'm here. I was just watching a Kenhoven parody video. I'll put a link in the
To dinosaur.
because you guys will laugh so hard. I gotta buy a Hawaiian T-shirt. I also will post this on Twitter as well and Facebook. Any thoughts on the? Yes, it's funny. I just can't wait for my birthday till it comes out. It's gonna be funny. To be honest, I don't care about Ken. I mean, I understand. Like, I don't care about Ken either. It's just that it's. I only care if he says something stupid, which he does. He does say the stupidest shit of all time. Um, like he just doesn't know what the f he's talking about. Like, oh, cows produce cows, dogs produce dogs after the kind, or something like that. It's ridiculous. Would you like to know about my show? Sure. Yeah, it's in the link if you and I can't wait for your Q&A, Lariasaur, because I asked like a bunch of questions, and I'm sorry if I did. I have remote. Oh, interesting. The show stars, ouch, are a male hyena and a female penguin and their gazelle daughter. Interesting. It's fine, but 5 questions is the limit. Yeah, I think I made 3 or 4 of them. And if I did more than 5, I'm really sorry. Life is just against me. I wonder why you're doing online school. Did someone get COVID at your school, Gus? I probably just won't answer the heaviest theropod. Well, I mean, but I said besides Tyrannosaurus. Like besides Tyrannosaurus, who's the second heaviest? I'm sorry, that's what I meant to say. I am so sorry about that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gus. Yeah, because we know that Tyrannosaurus is heavier, around 8 to 9 tons, maybe to 10 tons. Um, but I heard that it's either Giganotosaurus or Spinosaurus. It's one of those guys. I'm making a story what is basically Oh, interesting. I always like um fantasy stuff. Like if it's like a fictional like story documentary, like I really like that. Of course, like make them as animals, not rage monsters. Oh, hello Rex. On my birthday, I'm about to see Moonfall. Huh, interesting. Yeah. Like I like science fiction documentaries like for example, Alien Planet or I'm trying to think of another. Oh, Dragons of Fantasy Made Real. Those are fictional documentaries. Another one is the one from Netflix. That's a good one as well. Although I didn't watch the whole episode. I forget what it's called. I was thinking of a story set in South America. Interesting. I mean, your birthday. I'm going to see Moonfall. Oh, interesting. Hey, Isaiah. I'm going to be right back because my cat's calling me. I think she wants to go out. No, Oh, I'm back, guys. I think the main character in my yeah, but I heard they're very ferocious. Um, I will. Well, not I will. I forget what I was gonna say. I hope Lion Country officials here. Oh, oh no. Oh, interesting. I can't wait for that. I am now need to think of a story of other in my South American story. Jaguar, Cayman, Tarantula. I don't know. It's up to you. Also, I read your comment on the phone. Um, you said, "Sorry if I was a bit annoying. I kind of need someone to talk to before bed." Uh, what's up? I remember I was on my phone. I heard. Interesting. To be honest, like I kind of am excited. It's just I'm not fully excited for Jurassic World Dominion at the same time. Like I'm still gonna watch it. COVID-19 really messed up movie. Ah, that sucks. Because like ow, my ear. Like I hate COVID. Luckily I got my booster shot. And of course my COVID shot as well twice. I can add a Tonkin. Oh, toucan. Huh. Just like Zazu from Lion King. Same. Yeah. Where is? Or official Lion Country. Oh, there he is. Oh, whoop. Shit. Oh, yo, I was just mentioning about you. Hey, what's up? You're here at last. Finally, I can invite you. Invite you in the private chat. Um, why can't the wildebeest? I don't know. Maybe because they're dumb. That's what I always thought. Oh shit! I'm sorry to hear that. Damn, looks like I can come this time. Yeah. I will try to. Um, I don't want to invite. I just don't want to invite only Lion Country. I will invite him in private chat. Remember, only Lion Country. Like I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything, but yeah. That's what Siberian. Uh, I know politics is not allowed. Sorry. Oh, wait. I'm not trying to be, but if COVID-19 did not become a huge virus, we won't wear. I mean, I'm not. I don't know if if it's all politic or anything like that. It's just that the mask is the mask. Like it is what it is. Like just don't mention politics. But you can mention the mask thing as much as you want. I think, but just don't. Yeah. By the way, Lion Country official, it's on the private chat that I just. Oh, I need to think of a villain myself. Um, I would say a jaguar, maybe. Yeah, yeah, it's in the private chat. Lion Country. Either that, or I can just do this. There he is. Do this. Yeah, in the private chat. Here, I'll do it again. Oh, oh shit. Shit. I'll just post it on one of your videos if that's okay. And do this and this and this and this. Oh, hello, dragons, ancient dragons, um, or nope. I don't want a jaguar. Um, maybe try a caiman. A tiger survive in Africa. Uh, no. Yeah, yeah. Put it on my video. Okay. Yeah. It's right over here. It's on your channel of lion versus tiger. Tiger throws. Frogs debate. You know, the jungles do not have lots of predators. I mean, in Africa, in the jungles, there's leopards, but that's pretty much it. What is the misunderstood animal? For me, it's hyenas. Um, that's a really good question. Um, hmm. Crocodilians like alligators? I don't know. I love alligators. Uh, I might ask my mom if she can buy the monster shirts on. Interesting. Honestly, there is plenty of tall trees and grass if lions. Um, I wouldn't. I don't know because when you think about it, like they don't live in. I mean, tigers don't really would not adapt in open savanna, and also lions would just. I don't know. They would just tear them to pieces. Hmm. All right. I will. If it doesn't work, then I'll just do the old fashioned way. Let's go back. It's on my last video. Some I put the video is someone needs to do a what if Red Dead Redemption story. Wow. Because I got a Kong versus Godzilla shirt. Interesting. Yeah, bats too. But yeah, lions would outcompete tigers in savannah slash. Exactly. Not to mention, like, it's not just lions they need to worry about. Hyenas as well. African wild dogs, maybe. And in the waters, the Nile crocodiles. You know. But I think that lions would be the number one enemy. Ah, lion country's here, but something's wrong. There are actually a few people I know who think that tigers. Yeah, I think it's BS.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, nothing much. You're you're back.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So what happened with your old channel?
Funny you ask that. Um, should be pretty obvious by now. I got falsely copyrighted and my channel got terminated, so yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine to be honest. To be quite honest, this might come as a shock, but I actually wanted it to happen. Not sure deeply as to why. I maybe deep down I wanted to take a short break, but at the same time I really actually wanted it to happen because I wanted it. I wanted basically to prove something, and it basically proved my theory right that Tiger fans would go to any extent to try and hide the truth, and they are very insecure, and subconsciously they know the truth. So
Hmm.
I'm actually quite glad it happened because it proves a lot of things about them. They're very insecure.
Yeah. Yeah, and that I thought you deleted your video because of that tiger fan ATT or whatever his name was.
No, hell no. It's like forget him. He's a child.
Yeah,
But I didn't delete my videos. It was just how my channel got falsely copyright striked. Yeah, it
yeah,
automatically disappeared.
yeah. He, yeah, he is a child. I had a huge fight with him.
Trust me, everybody have a fight with him. Every single person he comes across. Actually, every person I've had disagreement with him is his biggest enemy,
Yeah,
basically.
he hates you. I don't know why he hates you.
Apparently, I'm his biggest enemy. I don't even know this child because I think the first time we met, um, he was very persistent,
Hmm.
and we had an argument on the weights because I admitted that the Tigers was bigger, but he tried to prove the fact that Tigers way bigger. When I tell him that is not the case. They're virtually are the same size, it's just that Tiger was slightly bigger. So he
Yeah,
was, as you know, he very persistent. So
yeah,
that's how we kind of, I guess I became his greatest enemy or something like that. I don't know.
yeah,
Confusing. I don't even know the child, but yeah.
yeah. And when else did he? Yeah, he was. Yeah, and I had a fight about the short-faced bear debate on like what's the speed and stuff like that. He said it
Yeah.
was 40 miles an hour. That's way too much.
Yeah, I
Too much
remember seeing
speed.
him say that.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
he
and
made a video. Yeah, actually, yeah, I saw that. I saw the comment on his video. He made a video about it too, as
yeah,
usual.
he also. Oh, and also Animal Battle. I had fights with that clown.
Me too.
Really?
Because
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
actually, if you go on his channel, because that was after like when the channel got terminated. Me and him started to talk a lot and like argue a lot because after since my channel got terminated as a smaller channel, the Tiger fans now starting to come out and attack me now because they think I'm vulnerable because my channel's small and because I have less subscribers. That is why.
Yeah.
But now, me and him had a lot of arguments actually, especially about aging and the idiot thing that lions are fully grown at age 3.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
thinks lions will be fully grown at age 3. You can believe that?
yeah. It's weird.
Age 3. That is when a lion is considered a sub-adult. He thinks a lion is fully grown at age 3.
Yeah, yeah. It's I think by 4 or 5 is when they hit their peak.
At 4 years old, they're still not fully grown. It's only until age 5 is when a lion is fully grown.
Oh yeah,
I'll make
yeah,
a
yeah.
video on
That's
it soon.
right. That's right. You
Yeah,
told me.
it's age 5, not age 4. They're still considered immature and they have a year again to get fully grown. They don't have the bulk or the girth of a 5-year-old. And even when
Yeah.
they're fully grown at age 5, their main still not even fully developed yet. It still have gaps to fill in.
Now, can they still mate with like females and stuff,
At
or are they?
what certain age?
Yeah, like if they're like 4 years old.
Oh yeah. Even as soon as a lion hit age 2, I believe, they could mate with the females because that is when they start to get sexually mature. When they do that, that is when they start to get the mains and stuff. So even as low as age 2, a lion could start to mate. So I'm not sure is the whole argument with Tiger fans bringing up how lions no, with certain videos they try to downplay the fact that the lion's still young. They'll say how it's actually mature. When
Yeah,
teenagers as humans as well, they could look at teenagers in humans. We pretty much sexually mature too, and we could have children, but that doesn't mean we are fully grown. Say like I'm 15, I could still impregnate someone, but that doesn't mean I fully grown.
oh, I see.
Like
I
that.
see what you
You
mean.
see?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like with elephants too.
Yeah, they try to justify that the lion's actually mature and stuff like that, but that doesn't change the fact it's still young and immature. That's the
Yeah,
thing. They had the potential to, but they're still young. So I'm not sure why they're trying to bring up that whole thing. Because they're trying to find ways to make excuses, and that is why I really wanted my channel to get terminated because I wanted them to prove to me that they are crybabies, and they did.
yeah. Uh, the Ancient Dragon says British Tiger is literally a child. He calls official con. LOL.
Official lion country. Oh, that's not messy. I wasn't even reading the chat, my bad.
Yeah, it's
British
okay.
Tiger is also a literal child. He calls you official charcoal country. Yeah, that is true. To be honest, that is actually a really horrible name. Like,
Yeah,
and if you don't know what that means, huh?
what is with British Tiger? Like, why does he hate you as
Me
well?
and British Tiger go way back, honestly.
Oh,
Because the thing is, um, let me just answer the comment first. How is Como official charcoal country? As I said before, and he proved that many times. He can't even hide that fact. British Tiger is racist, so he kind of calls me charcoal to represent black.
Oh,
Um, yeah.
oh yeah, that's why he's racist.
The only person who calls me that is Cooper and the British Tiger, two of them. And even then, they were as far as making alts to try and justify that or name an alt called official charcoal country and stuff like that. They even went
Oh,
as far as trying to text me on Discord, even named official charcoal country. It's actually really funny though.
Paul Cooper, man, I had a huge argument with him like last
Everybody,
year.
everybody have arguments with him.
Yeah,
Every single, but he's a keyboard warrior for sure.
yeah,
But with British Tiger, the thing is, British Tiger have a huge ego that he wouldn't let go. Honestly, honest to God. Now the thing is though, I respect that he actually is a pro Tiger fan. Actually, he could be a really good debater, but it's the only thing that holding him back a lot is the ego. He always wrong and strong. He don't ever think he wrong at all, and he always try to justify something and objectify and try to cherry pick certain things. I will say, misinterpret it, contradict himself. And the thing is, again, he's making a lot of excuses too.
I see.
And again, he very racist as well. But the thing is, he have a huge ego that he always right and he never wrong. So that's his
Yeah,
biggest problem with him. And the thing is, he tried to make everything a fuss. Like when I used to reach out to him in the earlys, like when I was very young on YouTube, when I had like let me say 1K 500 subscribers, somewhere around that range. I used to try and reach out to him to talk to him on Discord, and he will try to make an argument out of every little thing I say. It's not like anything serious, but he'll try to pick that and try to start a fight. Honestly, like he think that I is like a normal Lion fan that will just delusional or try to start an argument with just a slight little thing. That is what he think. I could see why he will start to get so defensive, but he need to let go. Honestly, he very very toxic. I'm not sure how he got like that. I'd assume it's the debate because I could understand, but he have a huge ego that he needs to let go. He's honestly he could, as I said, I watched him debate before. I give him that he's a good debater. The thing is he does like to cherry pick, and he like to find excuses too, and he like to justify certain things, and again he always wrong and strong.
yeah,
He's always think that he never wrong. He always right,
I
and
see.
always try to find ways to make excuses. So.
Lion Country, what are your thoughts on King Theropod, Ancient Dragon said?
Oh, King Theropod. Okay, King Theropod till this day, in my opinion, is the best Tiger fan. Now that doesn't mean that he doesn't have flaws because I've seen King Theropod's flaws. Many he has many. But the thing is, King Theropod will forever be my favorite Tiger fan. I always liked him. He is the best Tiger fan, the best debater, I would say.
No, King
British
Therapod.
Tiger.
Oh, I'm
Well,
I'm
okay,
sorry.
maybe not. No, it's okay. It's okay. Maybe okay. No, not best debater, but he more straightforward and to the point, honestly. Now, it had times where he was a little deceitful when Debate King exposed him on certain things because remember he made a video on what was the Jungle Gym movie and he hid like the picture. He kind of purposefully cut it. I find that was actually really suspicious. On certain things too, we hide and lie and say that this lion was that lion when it was actually wasn't true, you know, because the King actually exposed that, and I read the sources and he was right. So the King Therapod may be a little deceitful sometimes, but he more honest. That's the thing. He more honest than British Tiger and Paul Cooper. That is why I think he is the best Tiger fan, honestly. And maybe if you just let go of the maybe I wouldn't say he's much of a fanatic, but he have maybe a little way that he will try to hide certain things. So he not perfect. Obviously, no one perfect. I'm not even perfect, but
Yeah,
he
I'm not.
is undoubtedly nobody perfect on this world. So in my opinion, King Turbo is definitely the best Tiger fan out there by far. He just
Yeah,
need to remove himself from people like Paul Cooper and British Tiger. If he distance himself from them, he will be a much better person. But yeah, apart from them, King Theropod much better. But as I said, he's not perfect. He'll obviously have flaws that I wish he could probably fix because I seen through some of his videos and I could see what he was doing because it seems as though he is purposefully trying to, obvious because I mean he's a Tiger fan, but
Yeah.
at the same time I could see that he was more truthful. So he's
There was
definitely the
this
best one.
there was this tiger friend of yours. His name now is Shere Khan. I just forget his name now.
Oh, of Tiger.
What?
Of Tiger. Well, official Tiger, that's his name.
Yeah, yeah. He's a good tiger YouTuber. The only two things I have is that I had a fight with him about the American lion hypothesis that it's not a lion, and the other one is that he kind of downplays on lions just a little bit, but he is respectful towards me.
Okay, well if he's respectful, I can see that he's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
I know
it's
about of Tiger.
what?
Um I say I know about him.
Oh,
Um we kinda recently I guess made up, but me and him had a lot of falling out in the past. And not just me, but even the Tiger fans actually hate him as well. So it had like he had a lot of feuds honestly because he does kind of well he does downplay Lions, yes, so that is one thing I don't like. But he will have his moments honestly, which I do appreciate. But as I say, nobody perfect. But
yeah,
it's only now we kind of make back up because I had blocked him in the past and stuff like that and ignore him. But now we kind of made up, so I kind of just on neutral grounds with him. I just not trying to. I try to avoid as much conversation as possible. 'Cause I know if we get into a deep conversation, we will have a fight, and then it will lead to a lot more, drama. So I try to avoid that.
oh, oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
but he does have his moments, though. He does have his
yeah,
moments.
and he deleted that video of that American lion thing, and
I
I
haven't.
don't know.
I don't know what video he make. I never really watched much of his content, to be honest. I used
Yeah,
to, but not really take it in.
because I tried to tell him everything about it, and he refuses not to listen. But it is what it is. Like as
Hmm.
long as like he's respectful, then I'm fine with it.
All right, yeah. Much
Yeah.
respectful is good at least.
But
It's just the
do you really think
there you go.
Panthero Atrox was a lion, in your honest opinion?
Okay. The thing is, I think it's actually recently. I don't know if you saw it, but I think it recently confirmed that it is African lion. I didn't do too much deep research on it, but it actually is related to the lion. Now I know how it had a theory that it was more related to jaguars than lions because of the jaw structure and stuff like that. But recent discovery showed that it was in fact a lion actually. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's much of an opinion, but I had to send you the links when I find it. But it actually is confirmed that it is in fact a lion now. So it's not a jaguar. Because I actually thought it was a lion at first. Then I say it was a jaguar. I was like, okay, it's a jaguar. But now recent studies saying that it's a
yeah,
lion. It's actually 100% a lion. So
yeah. It
I
is
guess you could say
confirmed.
no, a lion. Yeah,
Well, because it lived in open habitat like a lion. The only
yeah,
difference is that it possibly may have been a solitary hunter, like a tiger or a jaguar or any of those cats.
yep, exactly.
But
Yeah, that is the next thing.
even if it's a solitary hunter, it's still considered as a lion.
Yep, and that's the thing. It shouldn't be too much of a surprise. 'Cause remember, Barbary lions, Atlas lions. Remember them? Those subspecies
Yeah,
that extinct.
yeah,
Yeah, I think that had a theory that they were also solitary as well, but we know they were lions 100%, right? So maybe
yes,
it could be a descendant of that. So it's not too far-fetched, but
maybe.
yeah, yeah, it's not too far-fetched. But I mean, we all know usually lions more social, but it have the few subspecies that are considered solitary.
Yeah, even another of another prehistoric lion, the cave lion Panthera spelaea, it was also a
Hmm.
solitary hunter. And
Yeah,
people confirmed that thing to be a tiger, but new research confirmed that it was actually a lion as well.
yep.
Yeah.
And I think if I'm not mistaken, the Smilodons hunt in packs, right? Not a
um,
group.
well, well, no, actually, because it's kind of confirmed that Smilodon fatalis, its brain was more similar to that of a jaguar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was a
But it had a
solitary
theory
hunter.
before. It had a theory before that they were pack hunters. I don't know if I'm mistaken. They smell like Unfanax cat, honestly.
Well, that's the thing is that I think that both subspecies of Smilodon fatalis, populator, and gracilis were solitary hunters. Even populator, since it lived in open habitat in South America, it also its brain was also similar to that of a jaguar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
I don't.
Fatalis also lived in the forest regions. That's why that the La Brea tar pits take place in, well, the forest regions. That's why Smilodon is so popular at the tar pits. Versus the American
Yeah.
lion and the giant bear, short-faced bear, they were pretty much in the open habitat landscape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I do more deep research on prehistoric creatures. I was only now I kind of fall onto it because I was doing some research not too long ago on the lion, honestly, with the morphology and stuff like that. I was trying to get more studies because I don't know. Sometimes I was in a kind of search spree, learning more and more about them and just getting more interesting. So I'm finding a lot of studies on them for lions
Yeah.
specifically. And I came across with the same Panthera or atrox, is how you pronounce it.
Yes.
And so like how they found like the fur and I could be a little late on this, but I know they found not too long ago a well preserved lion cub.
Yes, they
And that's
did. The
yeah,
cave lion.
yeah. I found a study on like the fur and their morphology. I didn't read it though. I think I downloaded it for fun because I would I
Yeah.
read it after. But yeah, I found
Yeah.
a few on it.
There was also another prehistoric lion called Panthera fossilis, and
I
it
think
could
there's
be
a little bit.
much bigger than the American lion. I heard, although we
Hmm.
don't know.
Also, we haven't really got a complete skeleton of it yet.
Yeah, that's the problem. Um,
And because they know they got like one, like a what they got a female or something to see how big it was or something. The
yeah,
skull teeth.
yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Uh, Ancient Dragon says their cave paintings of cave lions lived in prides, and its sister, the American lion. It's not likely they lived in prides. Um, yeah, maybe. I'm not so sure. Oh, I heard that in this paper that American lions. I heard that they're like 500 pounds now.
Huh?
Yeah, it's weird.
500. I
Yeah,
mean,
because
500 big, but for a
yeah, it
prehistoric creature like that,
it's
I doubt.
big. Like maybe like for a female, yes, I can picture that, but like they should be at least be 800 to 900 pounds. I heard that some of them can be 1,000 pounds for an
Yeah,
American
because it
lion.
seemed more reasonable like that. Because the average lion today is like over 400 pounds, right?
Yeah,
And even like some of the bigger ones could be 250 and even up to 300 kilograms if need be.
that's
But
what like 500, yeah, 550 pounds.
yeah, 550 to even over 600 pounds, pushing close to 700. But
Yeah,
for that, I've seen a lot of these skulls for Pantera Aethrox, and yeah, it definitely doesn't look like 500 pounds for sure. It
yeah,
definitely dwarfs African lions, honestly.
yeah. And Panthera atrox's skull is huge. So an animal with a big
Very.
skull like that should not be 500 pounds.
Yeah, it's not like you're gonna have a big head and a small body. It would make sense.
Yeah.
Well, see, random question. What's your
Oh,
favorite dinosaur? Oh,
for me, it's
definitely T-Rex.
yeah, T Rex. Oh, that's another thing too. Not to change the subject. I had a fight a couple of days ago with these clowns, these T Rex that they called me a T Rex fanboy because I've been trying to tell the truth. Jurassic Bob and this other fella,
Uh-huh.
and it was about like okay, I was on a live stream, and it was basically like, why is Tyrannosaurus your favorite theropod? And I said, well, what is your favorite dinosaur? And I said Tyrannosaurus. And then I said the reason why is because it has different body structure and more muscle mass than other theropods. And then they just attacked me and they said, "Oh, Kakar dinosaurs could beat them," and stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember those debates and stuff. I used to be, I'll be honest, like when I was younger, I used to be a T-Rex fanboy. A big one at that. And I know about the whole debate with Carcharodontosaurus and T-Rex and stuff like that. I haven't indulged in like the prehistoric dino fights in a long time. I do watch
Yeah,
videos on it though because it is interesting, but I haven't like really indulged myself in it like how I do with lion versus tiger.
yeah,
Um, but for T-Rex, I'm not sure why I liked it though. Is ever since I was very young, the name pretty cool. I liked it because of that. It sound right. It sound cool. I liked it as a child. And when I
yeah,
saw it on like Jurassic Park and so I think that was like the biggest influence Jurassic Park is why I liked it. Because I mean it's a T-Rex to make it look really cool.
yeah. But
And
Jurassic
now
Park's T Rex design is completely inaccurate.
yeah, I know that for sure. But as a young child it was like my influence as to why I like it. But now I just like it because I know they have the strongest bite force for sure. Well, out of the land animals, really. I like the very big muscular build it had. It was very robust, very bulky, very powerful, sturdy creature. And I think I mainly liked it because of the immense jaw pressure, really. But
Yeah,
at the same time, I don't really know why I like the T Rex because I mean, when I was young, and I think pretty much if anybody, you ask anybody who'd really watched dinosaurs, what is their favorite dinosaur, they'll obviously say T Rex. It's very memorable, it's very cool, it's short. I think it pretty much self-explanatory, honestly. T Rex.
yeah,
Everybody knows T Rex. So.
yeah. Like T Rex is very iconic because like it's been popular in movies, books, and etc.
Uh-huh.
And I was a huge T Rex fanboy, but now I know that like any animal can obviously kill a T Rex. Obviously,
Yep. If I was my younger self, I would not accept that.
yeah.
I telling you, I would not accept that. I would say no, T-Rex would
Yeah.
always, they will never lose.
There was this
Because,
YouTuber. There was also this YouTuber named Simba 94, and he thinks that Spinosaurus can just one shot T Rex and can snap T Rex's neck.
no, definitely not true.
Yeah,
Like with recent studies now, with how the Spinosaurus built, definitely not.
yeah.
Impossible.
Not to mention, like Tyrannosaurus is actually more heavier than Spinosaurus, possibly.
Uh-huh. I
Yeah,
mean, if the Spino was built like the one from Lost
Jurassic Park,
World, is Lost World?
Jurassic Park 3.
Oh yeah, Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah,
Maybe, because it will be, same height, maybe even taller. Since it's bigger and have more useful arms, it could have a better chance, honestly. But now, how it looks now, it's more like a heron. It very what was it with? The thing is, the center of gravity for it very low. It have a very low center of gravity, so that it's generally shorter than the T-Rex. So it can't even reach it with the claws. They mainly walk on all fours, I believe. They don't
yes,
stand on their hind legs.
yeah,
And the thing is, as I say, how the center of gravity low, the sail is a very vulnerable part of their body. So if the T-Rex just bite that, basically the spine would be paralyzed. If the T-Rex even ram it, bite it, or
yeah,
whatever the case. Yeah, is it the spinal not built for combat, honestly, because the sails
yeah,
are very obvious trait of it, and a kind of a will target it. So even if they just like get a little nip or something like that, the spinal dead. It will be paralyzed.
yeah. Pretty much. That's
It,
that's
it
the
pretty
most
it's very
vulnerable.
fragile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the most vulnerable. Sail. Spinosaurus's sail is pretty much very vulnerable.
Yeah, and the snout as well. The snout it's just not built. It not really compact and robust like T-Rex or like the Carcharodontosaurus or anything like that. It's very long and elongated. It's more specifically designed for fishing, not really for fighting or immense jaw pressure, really. So
Yeah,
the spinal really wasn't really built for fighting, honestly. It was just built for specific. I can't even speak. It was built specifically for a semi-aquatic lifestyle and fishing, really.
yeah,
It generally just wasn't for fighting. It really wasn't. It wasn't even. it is robust, but not like the T-Rex or anything like that.
Yeah,
It just wasn't made to fight. Basically, it really wasn't.
yeah, but it's longer than T Rex.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like
Much
it's like
longer.
45 to 50 feet long. At the time, we
Yeah.
thought it was 60 feet long, but now like new research confirmed that it was like less than that and less heavier
Yeah.
too.
Mhm.
The 500 pounds was for an average male, if I can remember correctly. Like on a male lion, yes.
550 on average for a male lion trucks. I wouldn't really say that. Well, I mean, if that was it, okay, cool. Thanks for the info. But personally, I think like maybe baseline for a truck could be around 6 to 700 pounds as our average weight, and like
Yeah,
for the largest ones would be over 1,000 pounds. I would say
yeah, like
well over
close
one
to
thousand.
800 to 1,000 pounds. And for
Yeah.
cave lions should be around 650 pounds, 600 pounds,
Hmm. But
600 to
bare minimum average for me, I would really just say 700. Not even 600 because it'll have certain lions and tigers who reach that, and I really can't see them even trying to compete with higher trucks because like I saw these skeletons, they really dwarf them. It's not even just like the big ones are picking out. There's like all the ones that I see, they're generally very large. So I'd say like baseline could be around 700 pounds at the very least on average.
what about the cave lion? Same thing or
Yeah, around maybe same thing or maybe slightly less, but around the same thing, yeah.
because
Like they're
cave lions
so
are much
they're very
smaller.
robust, they're very big. The cave lion, how small the cave lion was compared to the Aatrox.
I'm sorry, what?
How big was the cave lion compared to Panthera Aatrox?
It was much smaller than the American lion. Cave lions. I heard that they are around like 650 or something like
That
that, or
actually
close
sounds
to
very
700.
reasonable.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would say about yeah, that would say either the same thing or less. But yeah, I would say that.
because I think that like cave lions are from Eurasia and a little bit of North America in Alaska and the Yukon, and then it migrated to North America, well, the United States in particular, and evolved into well the American lion. That's what I always thought,
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure it is because back then there was a land bridge.
yeah, true.
Giganotosaurus, and even an average Tyrannosaurus is slightly taller and heavier than the largest Giganotosaurus. Yeah, it is possible. Um, like it's amazing that like Tyrannosaurus is like the heaviest theropod.
Yeah, because I mean it was always contrary popular to believe that the Spino was the biggest because of the whole movie and
Yeah,
even with like we were basically guesstimating the Spino size because it looked so huge.
yeah.
So yeah, it's basically the same thing with Siberian tigers. People always thought that it was the biggest when it really wasn't.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe there is larger Siberian tigers out there. It's just we haven't seen them.
No, I mean like on average because we have like actual scientific weight tables. Well, okay, right. The Siberian tiger is not actually the biggest. It's actually Bengal tiger that bigger. The biggest historical average we have for Siberians is around 215 kilograms, so a little more than that. And the biggest average we have for Bengals is like 220. They have
Hmm.
African lions who surpass, well, currently, Siberians are less than 190. African lions are 190 to 200. Bengals are like a little more than 200 currently, because remember, they're shrinking in size because of the humans and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
they
because
obviously will decrease in size.
well,
But
because
back then, they were definitely bigger, for sure. But
yeah,
the Siberian wasn't the biggest, as popularly believed and stuff like that.
because I always, I mean, they look like they're huge Siberian tigers.
Yeah, they look huge. It's because of the fur. They're very fluffy. Because
Yeah,
same thing with
that could
lions. The
be.
same thing with lions with the mane and stuff. They're big, yes, but it's the mane that make them look much bigger than they really are.
Yeah, that's what I always thought as a kid. Like a lion's mane. Like when I was a kid, I always thought that a lion was bigger because it had the big mane. But no, not really.
Mm-hmm. So it's really and truly the whole body of the Siberian very fluffy. So give it the illusion that it's very big. When I mean, yeah, it is big, but not as like 600 pounds on average.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous.
The only
Because I
reason.
always believe that.
Uh, the only reason why Spino killed because of Jack Horner was involved in the film. Yeah, I heard about that, and yeah, he was involved in the film. But Jack
I don't
Horner
think it was just
actually,
that too. I think it was a part that the since the Spino was like um yeah, it basically was the first new addition to the whole Jurassic franchise. I think they needed it to continue its like, onslaught because it got introduced into the universe. So it'll be
yeah,
kind of harsh to kill off something like that because it looked cool. It's a new dinosaur, it's very big and ferocious. I mean, yeah, people were pissed off, but it have more people that will be
oh,
sad that this new big ferocious dinosaur just came for a few seconds, then died.
yeah. Well, it's not just that; it's because of Jack Horner. If you don't know who Jack Horner is basically a paleontologist who thinks that um, Tyrannosaurus was a scavenger at the time, like nothing
Ah,
but a dumb scavenger, and he kind of downplayed on T Rex.
let's see why.
He also said that when he found a Triceratops specimen pelvis, he said that it wasn't Tyrannosaurus, it was actually the Dromaeosaurus, the raptors who killed a Triceratops, but it's impossible because Triceratops is the size of an elephant.
Hmm.
Dromaeosaurs in the Hell Creek Formation, Aquaraptor in particular, are the size of a turkey, velociraptor size. So
Hmm.
that's like, could turkeys really peck at an elephant to death? No, that's ridiculous.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. So it had to be either natural causes or a T Rex killing it.
Yeah, makes sense, honestly. And
Yeah.
even then, too, I used to, as I say, how I was a fanboy for T Rex. I was a very, very big fanboy of a T Rex because, I mean, who wasn't? But apart from that, I used to favor a T Rex over a trike. But now I actually favor a trike over a T Rex because the trike so well built, and I mean, it kind of hurts to say it, but I mean, I kind of accepted the fact that personally, I really don't see how a T Rex could win against something as formidable as a trike. Reason being is because of the horns. A T Rex don't have a shield per se to, dodge that. They're so bulky already, they can't necessarily evade that so quickly and, not get tired quickly. Because
Yeah.
Triceratops has such a good offense that they could literally charge head first and not worry because the horns will do the work for them. They wouldn't really feel it.
Yeah.
Is that doing the work? So yeah, as much as it really hurts, the trike would win. To be honest, I used to
And it's
favor the T
also,
Rex heavily,
I also heard
but
that
not
it's much
anymore.
heavier. It's much heavier than T Rex. It was like 12 tons. While
Yeah, that's like I think yeah probably like 2 or 3 tons heavier than a T Rex. I think.
yeah, yeah, that's insane. That an
Yeah,
animal with that's four legs is heavier than Tyrannosaurus.
they had ridiculous. They're absolutely massive. It's real tanks. Because
Yeah,
as I said, I used to think that the T Rex would just bite the horns with the crushing bite and so on like that and win,
yeah,
just destroy the horn. But that wouldn't really be the case because I mean, the eyes will still be in proximity of the other horn next to it while it bites, and it could still get stabbed.
but
It's very
unfortunately,
risky.
but unfortunately, you're gonna be shocked about this. But unfortunately, with Jack Horner, he says that their horns are so fragile because they won't able to fight against a T Rex.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, he thinks. Well, Jack Horner thinks that, and he has
Oh,
some this weird hypothesis on Triceratops thinking that it's not much of a fighter. But those horns are good for combat for a reason. Although there
yeah, it would
is
make
no
sense just to say they're not good for combat. So I'm not as big and tanky like that. and those horns wouldn't really be there for style. It have to be for some sort of combat. It very obvious in today's world. Like I think it's called them mountain rams or mountain goats. I
Yeah,
mean, they ram each other on the hills and mountains for dominance or to win over the female. The horns is not there for just the horns. Definitely not fragile because I mean they're running to each other with full force, like 10 times and not get a concussion. It's not for
yeah,
style. It really made for actual fighting. So I highly doubt that. That is actually a kind of dumb theory. Because even so, I even say this too, you can't always trust certain experts because some things is common sense and it's just kind of dumb. They'll say
yeah,
certain things like that. It's like saying the obvious, but trying to find out another lie to try and hide it up or cover it up.
yeah. Also, Triceratops. Yeah, he says lots of things like, "Oh, a Triceratops can just like kick," or example. It's just that the legs are so short
Kick?
compared to its body size.
I have a really hard time imagining a Triceratops trying to kick.
Me too. I have a hard time imagining because its legs are so small. It can't
Yeah,
kick like a horse.
it's way too big and bulky, and I wouldn't say well, yeah, the legs short in a way, but not short, but yeah, the immense weight, and they already have to put a lot of pressure on them legs. To put more on just two while just throwing a kick for a split second, nah, they will damage themselves for sure. I really just can't visualize someone as big as a trike trying to kick like a horse.
Yeah,
That don't make
especially
any sense.
especially if it's 12 tons. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Jack Horner actually thinks head weapons are bad. That is the worst place having a weapon on your head. He knows nothing about modern animals. Yeah, of course he doesn't know about modern animals. But the
Yeah,
only
see.
thing is that we haven't had a T-Rex and Triceratops combat specimens before, but it can happen at any time. It's just that don't bring your hopes up.
Yep.
Um, he also said that Pachycephalosaurus heads are fragile, but we now know
Oh
that
my god.
Pachycephalosaurus, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, for
The
sure.
bone-headed, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that Pachycephalosaurus can fight. It's just that they fight instead of like ramming each other like bighorns, they just push aside or do like giraffes do. Like they do this. Like
Oh, they push?
yeah,
Is that a new theory or like?
yeah, a new theory.
Hmm. I don't really know. It don't really sit right with me to be honest. I mean, I could see what they're trying to do, but it makes more sense like as I say with the round goats and stuff like that. Some as hard as that on their head that naturally built into the skull to protect them from concussions. It would make sense that they will ram into them, but I mean, if they have the
Yeah,
evidence to support that they may not have ram like that, then it's fine with me. If I can't really fight
yeah.
facts. But I mean,
But
that's what
they
I'm saying. Some things just don't make sense to me.
but they can
Okay, I had to
defend
look at you
themselves.
had to look at the modern world too to really, see if it makes sense too.
But they also can defend themselves against the dromaeosaurs um
Hmm.
when they're fighting, with those heads.
Yeah.
Um oh, and Nano Tyrannis. Yeah, I actually for a long time I always thought it was a a species of its own, but now I new research confirmed and I finally just gave up that it's just a juvenile Tyrannosaurus.
Oh, really? Actually,
Yeah,
yeah. I always thought it was like a normal subspecies, because I find it oddly like I never really questioned it, but I really find it was really odd how closely it looked at T-Rex. Honestly, like honest to God, it just looked like a T-Rex. I just didn't really question it, but I
yeah.
know someone was kind of off about it.
Yeah, and it kind of makes sense really that it's different like as it aged. Like it started out as a slim, fast moving animal, and then as it got
Mm-hmm.
older, it became much beefier and beefier and beefier,
Mm-hmm.
and it hunted much larger and powerful prey. It happens with crocodilians.
Yeah, no, I could see that honestly. Same things with lions and tigers, honestly. Like when they get, well, when they're now born and they're growing, when you notice with when they are, like we say, they are mature cubs to sub-adults to young adults to actual adults during the time frame of like I'm picking sub-adults, right? Because that is when they obtain the body where they could start growing to be adults, right? From that point
Yeah,
on, if you look at them, compare sub-adult to an adult, they're very skinny during that time period. When they are sub-adults, they're very skinny and very fast and agile during that time. And
yeah,
when they get big into their adult form, they're very, very muscular and very, robust,
and
very, very thick.
their diet changes, right, with lions and tigers.
Like, with milk and stuff like that.
Like with what?
Like when they are cubs, they drink milk and then eventually they
No,
move on
no,
to
I
meat.
mean like for example, when they're young, they hunt smaller animals, and then as they get older, they hunt
Oh yeah, yeah,
bigger.
yeah, for sure, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's the
Because
same
when
thing
they
with
when it's smaller to smaller prey, they their body mass much smaller wouldn't really provide much nutrition to something as big as a lion, like an adult lion. Plus, it depends on like the creature itself. Suppose it's a let me say it's a gazelle. A gazelle much faster than a lion, so it wouldn't really make sense to waste energy to try and catch that. 'Cause it's way
yeah,
too fast, and a lion way too bulky and slow. So it wouldn't
yeah,
make sense. Yeah, so it will change. It will change, but it doesn't mean because I know some people try to take it out of context and say, well, a lion can't even kill a gazelle, but it's just that he could. It's just that he can't catch it, so he doesn't really bother wasting his time trying to chase it.
yeah. Although females, they can catch the gazelles. Although
Yeah,
gazelle,
they'll have a better chance. They'll have a better chance, but they could still fail because they're still faster than the
yeah,
gazelle's still faster no matter what.
yeah,
That's why the lionesses need ambush and will a group.
yeah. To be honest, oh, and that's another thing too is that I always thought that lions are slow. I used to think that they were the slowest big cat, but no, they actually are faster than tigers. Because it
Yeah,
kind of
I
makes
actually
sense,
thought that
really.
too. Like comparing the fastest lion and fastest tigers, recorded lions actually faster. I was
Yeah,
always inclined subconsciously that tigers were faster. Okay, well, in terms of males, the contrary to popular belief, the tiger are faster, and I actually inclined to believe that it makes more sense. Because I watch how lions run, they they're very stiff when they're running, but with male tigers, they're more flexible, they're more aerodynamic in that way, and you could see how they could run. They have the better potential to run faster and accelerate. Whereas with male lions, they can run fast, yes, but they're more stiff and they're not as aerodynamic and could run as fast. So I would say I could agree with that. In terms of
yeah,
females, however, the females much faster than the females and the males. So
yeah,
in terms of generality, who is the fastest? Whether you're taking the best of the best, the lions. That's what they say. Lions, not specifically males. They just said lions in a whole in general. They are faster. So
yeah, yeah. It makes sense, really. And
yeah.
leopards, I think the leopards are the second fastest because every time that I see a lion versus leopard like video, I see a leopard running up at like running as fast as he can to get away from lions.
Yeah, that's the next thing too. I always thought that they were extremely quick. I thought they were faster on lions. I think they're probably, well, I know they're faster on males, but even then, I will see videos with males catching up to them, and with females, however, the females will actually catch up with them. So that's what I find really interesting because I always thought that the leopards were much faster, but
Well,
I don't
maybe
know. I
they're
could be
equal.
wrong.
Maybe they're equal
Maybe,
leopards and a female lion.
maybe, yeah, I would assume so because with all the videos I saw with females, running up to leopards. The females will always, for some reason, catch up to them. Like even if the leopard got a head start, the females will actually legitimately catch up to them, which I find really interesting.
What the lions or the leopards?
The lionesses catching up
Oh,
to
oh,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
leopards.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I find interesting. And I thought that wasn't even a possibility.
Yeah. This goes out to you. Have you watched Primal before?
Which Primal was that? The one like the live action series or the cartoon? 'Cause I think it have two.
The cartoon?
Yeah, I think I have a cartoon called Primal as well, with a
Yeah.
caveman and a T-Rex. I don't know if it was a T-Rex or a young T-Rex or a
Yeah,
raptor. I'm not sure.
it's a quote unquote T-Rex. I made a video that Fang's not really a T-Rex in my opinion. She could be something else, like a different species of Tyrannosaur.
Um, no, I haven't watched Primal yet. If it's the cartoon you're referring to or another series, I know the cartoon. I think I know the live action series as well. I haven't watched neither. I really want to watch the cartoon version though, because I
It's
saw like with
very
all the gore and stuff,
it's really good. It's
the
very
cartoon,
violent. Super violent.
the animated one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw like some clips. It looked really good. I love the gore and stuff. I love the violence, so I
Yeah.
wanted to try it, and I don't even get time, honestly. I'm watching another show right now. It's not anime or anything. It's called Power. I'm not sure if you know about it.
Never heard of it.
Hmm. It's a good show though. But I'm not
Uh
really watching any other show right now apart from
yeah.
that.
There was also an episode of in Primal, there was a zombie or a rabbit sauropod, and it was like attacking its herd members. It was pretty disturbing.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah. You kind of feel bad for it because it got rabies.
Yeah, I'll start it soon though. I had to look for a site like where to watch it.
Well, it's on HBO Max. It's also on Cartoon Network. I don't know if you have Cartoon Network or not.
I could find it. I could find it. I have sites on. I have APKs on apps on where to watch these things.
Oh,
Just need to
okay.
look for it and I'll find it.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was mentioning the cartoon.
Oh, the cartoon. Well, yeah, I know about
Yeah.
it, but I never actually watch it. But it looks really good. I want to start it though.
Yeah.
So
It's also pretty sad too,
yeah, I
even in
could
the
tell.
beginning.
It looks sad. I could tell.
Yeah. The animation reminds me of Samurai Jack. Actually, the creator who did the show is the same guy who did Samurai Jack.
Yeah, I could tell it looks similar.
Yeah, it's Charnafagaski, Ger- General Charnafagaski. He did Dexter's Laboratory. He did a lot back in the day on Cartoon Network.
Hmm. Yeah, but
Yeah, he says you need to watch it.
all right. I'll watch it. I'll keep your word for it then. Because I have
Yeah.
a watch list. I'll put it. As soon as I finish these other series that I'm watching right now, I'll definitely watch it because I do plan to watch it though because it does look good. So when I watch it, I'll let you know.
Are you going to do more lion and tiger videos?
Oh yeah, of course, for sure. Because the next thing too, the Tiger fans think that since they terminate me, that will stop me for some reason. They think that that will stop me, but honestly, I'm not going to stop. I will continue doing what I do, and not sure why they
Yeah.
think it will slow me down, but I will keep doing what I do. And speaking of
Yeah.
that, I may release one tonight, maybe tonight, maybe tonight or tomorrow morning.
Uh, because like try to ignore them.
Yeah, yeah, I don't even care about them to be honest. They're very two-faced. Tiger fans,
Yeah.
they're fake. I gave them the benefit of the doubt in the beginning. Some stood out, some proved them that they're very fake, two-faced.
Oh. There was this oh there's this one tiger fan, I mean lion fan that subscribed to me, and when I looked at his videos, he just saw some I saw some effed up shit of like of tigers and stuff. Like there was tiger cubs in like this glass
And I
jar.
do.
What?
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like, dude, like, okay, like you're a lion fan, but don't
Yeah,
post
that is
more
the that is
bullshit.
basically Lion fans who get to the point where they hate tigers, and that is a bad thing. There's basically tiger haters, They are lion fans, yes, but they hate tigers, and that is
Yeah.
because is basically in retaliation that tiger fans would call lions pigs or whatever the name, and
Yeah.
it'll be like an endless cycle. That is basically it. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
And apart from that, something else I was going to say, and I forgot. Oh yeah, the fact that it have the thing is, tiger fans hate lion fans who do those kind of videos, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, they'll terminate someone like me who hasn't even done anything to them. I have no beef with them. But whereas it
Yeah.
have people who actively promoting actual contribution in tiger abuse and tiger killings, they'll terminate me, who more honest and don't even have anything to do with it, but leave people like them. That's the thing. It's showing. It really shows that they're very hypocritical and they know subconsciously who will win in our fight, or they subconsciously know the truth behind all of these videos. That is why they try to shut me up, because they know what I could do. And this time, and that's the thing, and I haven't said this before, I was actually holding back a lot on now that channel. This
Yeah.
time I'm not even gonna hold back. I'm going to go full force because I had videos what I haven't released. I was actually holding back on it. I was doing it in parts. That is why I didn't post it. As I said, I was given any benefit of the doubt. But now I ain't pulling any punches. I going all out. Remember the video with the Stripe Trip, the movie
Snipe.
Stripe Trip.
No.
Yeah, Striped Trip. The like Tiger Stripes and Trip,
No.
a Russian movie. I think you probably saw the clip with the Siberian tiger throwing down a lion, and it had lion fans who claimed the lion was toothless. If that ring a
Oh,
bell.
I think I did. It's been a while.
Well, yeah, that is the clip I was talking about. I've done that video, and it has some footage that British Tiger and another Tiger fan, not sure of his name, Wolfgang, I think, they did a video on it as well, and they had some behind the scenes footage, and they tried to prove the fact that the tiger wasn't trying to run away or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And you know what's interesting? You know they never show the full footage of that actual behind the scenes. I got my hands on it. I have the full footage, and I could see why they cut it. I'm going to expose them very badly for it.
Yeah.
As I said, I was holding back, but I'm going to expose them for it. I have the full footage. The thing is, they had the full footage, but they cut it because when I got my hands on it, it wasn't cut. It was literally a full clip. It was like there. But
Uh,
now I have the full thing. I'm going to expose them for it. Tiger fans very deceitful. They are liars, absolute liars.
yeah. It's like I should make another rule is like if you're a Lion fan and if you're coming on my YouTube channel, do not post any like negative thoughts on tigers and stuff. And if you're a tiger fan,
Exactly.
don't post any negative thoughts on lions.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah,
the
that
thing is very small minded people, because as I said, that's what I said. Most of these people is arguably children on this debate, let me be honest. But
yeah,
you'll have some people who are probably adults, maybe adolescents, and
yeah,
it'll have this very childish conduct of like, let me say, just because I call you ugly, or no, just because I call lions ugly, that means I'll call tigers ugly since you do it. It's like in retaliation to try and justify something when it will just be brewing something worse.
yeah,
It don't make sense. That's what I'm saying. That is what I try to tell these people when I had my channel, my bigger one, the bigger channel, um, to be the bigger person and ignore these stupid claims and just rise above. Don't try to fall into that trap because you'll be making it worse. At least
yeah,
I got the word out to some people, which is good. I actually converted a lot of people. That is why people used to call me, well, some used to call me the Jesus of the land. I was
yeah,
basically Jesus of the land fans, basically,
yeah,
which was good, kind of cool. But yeah, apart from that, be the bigger person, honestly.
yeah.
Don't
Oh,
try to justify something. It don't make sense and it'll make the battles worse.
have you played Red Dead Redemption 2?
No, I haven't played it, but I know the game. I watched some playthroughs with it though,
Oh,
and I
I
saw
think
the
that
lion. I watched the some videos where they test how fast the lion was. I think the lion is the fastest animal in that game.
yeah, it seems
Yeah,
like it. Yeah, there's a lion in the game.
yeah, he really big too. I think I think I saw a video where they have a bear as well, and the lion and the bear fought, or at least you could force them to fight.
Well,
'Cause I know you
it's
could
a
control the
PC
lion.
thing. It was a PC thing.
Oh, I know you
Yeah.
could control the lion though. That's what I know. You could control him.
Basically, what happens is that I'm going to give a little bit of spoilers if you, well,
That's alright. I don't even play the game.
oh, it's basically like the player, or in this case, Arthur, finds a circus fella named Margaret, and he lost his animals in the storm. In the mission, you got to find a zebra, but the zebra is a mule actually, who has zebra makeup. And then in the after
Oh,
mission, there you have to find um the trainer, eh, and you have to find a tiger. But the tiger,
what about Tiger too?
well, not a tiger, but a cougar wearing tiger makeup. And the lady
Wow.
send their lion to find it, but the lion was actually a dog wearing a lion mane.
What?
Yeah, but
Wow.
the cougar killed the dog. And then at the end of the mission, well, and then after that, you have to go to Emerald Ranch to find the lion. Well, and it killed the people on a horse, and well, the lion shows up, the real lion, and you basically kill the lion.
I think I remember seeing you do a video on that when you found the lion. I remember that cutscene. I think it
Yeah,
posted on short.
yeah,
Alright.
yeah. It's like Arthur's like, sweet mother, and then
Yeah, I
you shoot
remember.
the lion, and also you skin the lion's paw, and
Hmm.
then you go back to Margaret, and Arthur tells him that I killed him, and he gives you a diamond.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's another that's the positive thing. Oh, and also that couple last week, I actually my brother and I actually unlocked the DLC Warhorse, the Ardens,
Mm-hmm.
and I really loved that horse because I really wanted to get that horse so freaking bad, but finally I got it.
I won that horse.
Yeah, well, because I really used to like the Ardens a lot, and I used to play the weaker Ardens, but now I got the Iron Gray Ardens. I actually do like lots of reviews on some of the horses in Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Oh, Kingdom Therapon made a community post on your video claiming that the lion made bottom fangs. His proof is a picture of a lion wearing its kind. Not a clip for you to show. What?
Actually, yeah, I know you're talking about that. Okay, so in that video, in that community post, actually, I was actually surprised because one, I was a little disappointed. At the same time, I was confused because he brought up something that I clearly dismissed, right? He was basically saying about how people saying that the lion toothless when I clearly dismissed it. I showed that the lion did have teeth, right?
Yeah,
Because the definition of being toothless is not having any teeth at all, right? They basically when you have gums, you have no teeth, right? I mean,
yeah,
even if you have like one teeth and the rest is gum, yeah, I mean it's still relatively toothless, but you know what I mean, right?
yeah. It
That is
had
the
teeth.
definition of being toothless. So that's what I'm saying. It had teeth. I literally pointed out. I pointed out the incisors, the canines, and the no, the incisors, premolars, and canines. Right, right.
Yeah,
That's the thing. He brought up that. I clearly dismissed that. So the fact that he brought it up, he didn't actually watch the video properly, or he misinterpreted that part. I didn't say that. I clearly dismissed it. Even if he's studying other people, he should know that they don't mean that they're toothless because I've clearly pointed it out. So it's like undeniable. What I
yeah,
claim is that the bottom canines are removed, or at least they're dull. They're not sharp anymore. Like they were clearly like intentionally moved as well. Because the thing is, it doesn't explain the blood in its mouth. He didn't even mention that, which as you should. you should really think that it's strange. He didn't mention the blood. As I said, with the picture that he showed, it looked as though that it had canines, but it's just the inside. That's how it built up like that, how it turned in the head. And as I said with the video, what I showed is correct. I showed the video in different effects that actually highlights these things, and it clearly highlighted the lion's canines were very, very small indeed. So that's the thing. He said that I probably didn't show you the angle and stuff like that. When I did went on a live once to show you the angles, and it had many people on the live. Even Creature Challenge was there, and even he agreed that the land didn't have canines because I showed a different angle because it didn't even make much of a difference. I basically picked that angle because the angle that was basically the best angle actually because
Yeah.
when it turned like that, I could actually give it that illusion. But when I show you that where he was now raising up to roar, that is when the lion's mouth was fully open. You could see totally inside the mouth. And then I showed like a slight bit when he turned. Right? I showed it in different effects. I showed it in the extra. I showed it in this next effect, and I showed the name, and I showed it in another one, I believe. So he never even screenshotted those parts, but he screenshot the next part where um at the end of the angle to try and prove a point. And the last thing too, which you should people didn't even point out, he tried to prove that the lion wasn't missing bottom canines. If you notice on that community post, he only draw one canine, you know. So what about the next canine? It still doesn't prove the fact that one of the canines is missing. So he tried to justify. We made a whole community post trying to justify that the lion wasn't toothless, which I clearly dismissed. It wasn't toothless, but the bottom canines were clearly at least removed or at least filed down because they weren't actually actually defined like the top because it was clearly dull. So
Yeah.
he only highlighted one. If you zoom in on his community post, he only highlighted one canine, but the other canine he just left out there. He didn't even draw anything. So it don't actually make sense actually. So that's
Do you
what I'm
think
saying.
it's
I was a little confused and disappointed, but I mean, I mean, it's his opinion too, and everybody, I mean, have the right to their own opinions, and if you see anything wrong, I have no problem with that, honestly.
you think it's
So
possible that the lion would have been defanged at the time?
yes, actually, because as I said, the in the video, the lion was definitely forced to fight. And I actually had a theory that the lion was abused psychologically and physically. When I post it, you'll see. And the footage that I have with behind the scenes kind of proves it. And I also had another theory that I said in the video that the lion, or not that lion, but the filmmakers had more than one fight. Because the thing is, the whole movie came up to, and okay, that fight scene came to the ending of the movie, right? That fight scene only lasts 5 seconds. 5 seconds. All that hype for 5 seconds of footage of the tiger looking good.
Yeah.
You will find that strange. 5 seconds, all that hype for just a 5 second scuffle. And the thing is, in that 5 second scuffle, that lion clearly didn't. He wasn't even interested. So he was clearly forced to fight, and he really didn't even want to be there. The tiger clearly didn't want to be there too, because the tiger literally turned tail and run, and he literally tried to jump out too. Because with the footage I saw, the tiger literally wanted to jump out, like he really like it was intimidated or afraid with to be in the cage with the lion or something. So these are things that
Yeah.
tiger fans would mention. They wouldn't say these things. They will try and cherry pick certain things that will go in hand with them, but they wouldn't like give you the real details. So that is,
Oh,
but whatever.
theropod guy just came, or that theropod guy just made a Discord server.
Tiger fans being deceitful is our trend.
Yeah.
Pretty
Oh,
much, yeah. But King Thurber is definitely the best Tiger fan, to be honest. As I said,
Lion
he
Country,
not
do not
perfect, but
subscribe to Unknown Flicks. Oh, do you know Unknown Flicks, Lion Country?
no, I think I heard the name, but no, who is that?
Oh, Unknown Flicks basically makes a lot of rant videos on some Godzilla movies, and he also made a rant video on Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, saying that it's a
Oh,
pile of shit or whatever.
okay. I think I heard of him, but I never really
Yeah, he
see
pretty
anything
much
about
hates
him.
everything Unknown Flicks,
Oh gosh.
and he's a
Okay,
clown
I'll keep
too.
that in mind. I'll
Yeah,
keep it in mind.
I mean, have you watched Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous?
Oh yeah, of course. I finished Watch It Out actually.
Yeah,
From the time season that's four, right? Yeah, season four came out. I finished Watch It Out in like 2 days.
yeah.
It was
I
good
mean,
actually. Oh wait,
Cat
no, not two
Cretaceous,
days. I actually finished out in one
it's
day.
not that bad actually. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it not bad actually because I thought it was gonna be like this cringy, strictly for kids well series. It turns
Yeah,
out actually pretty good actually.
yeah, and it was a little bit dark, a little bit, especially at the end
Yeah,
of season one, like when
it
Ben,
was.
like I thought that Ben was gonna die.
Yeah, they had a lot
Oh,
of suspenseful
Ben
moments too.
survived.
Yeah, you really wouldn't think that they'll do that in a kids show, but yeah, it shows that they care. They had good writing in that, so it actually good. It actually is a good show. Not like it shouldn't be trashed on. Even like people, big YouTubers like Altiori, Goji Shanta, even they like it. So
Oh, Goji
it's
Center.
really
Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah. Even he and all, even I think at that point in time he made a community. I can't even speak. My gosh, he made a community post about it one time, like with the
Yeah,
season four being released. He even made a community post about it, reminding people to watch it. So.
yeah. All those theories on certain theropods being scavengers are dumb. Yeah, of course they're dumb. Um. Oh, what are your thoughts on Kenhoven?
Kenhoven, well, I've seen the videos. Kenhoven, he's a Christian, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Well, a Christian, but mostly an Earth creationist who thinks that like
Okay,
the Bible is 6,000 years old, and he thinks that dinosaurs and man coexisted.
okay. Yeah, I know about him. Kenhoven, he actually, okay, it had a lot going on when I was younger, and I was like very conflicted with like creation, religion, evolution, science, and stuff like that. I ended up watching his videos on like how he proved God's existence, which was really convincing in my opinion. So I ended up really liking Ken Hovind. I still respect him. I love his work. I watch a lot of his videos on the creationist, which I find made sense at the time because I was really heavily integrated into religion at that time because I was kind of going through something, and
Yeah,
eventually I
but
kind of just fall off. I
yeah,
kind
but
of
he
just
thinks
fall off.
that yeah, but he thinks that millions of years is is just pure fantasy.
The what again? The million of years one?
He thinks that millions of years is pure fantasy. He thinks thousands of years is a long time, but millions of years is just fantasy.
I think he
Like,
convinced, as I said, I watched all of his videos, and I think he convinced me at that time that the Bible or the Earth was 6 years old. No, give me 6 years. It was 6,000 years old or something like that. But I kind of just fall off of it, and I kind of just on neutral ground. I don't really think much about that aspect anymore. So I don't really think much of him anymore. I kind of
yeah,
just neutral. But he was a big impact on my life, dog. I do respect him honestly. I heard some things about him, but I'm not sure if they were true or not. But the videos that he made during that time, it really did help me. And he seemed cool, and how he proved like certain answers that I kind of needed. I kind of did need it at the time.
are you
So,
sure if it? Are you sure it wasn't Ken Hovind? Do you think it was somebody else?
like when he was younger, not old as of now. Like I could probably send you a video on it. Yeah, it's indeed him. I know who you're talking about.
Because like in his older videos, he said a lot of dumb things like dinosaurs breathing fire like dragons and stuff like that.
Wait, wait, you actually said that?
Yeah,
Okay, I
he
didn't
thinks
expect
that
that.
a Jackson's chameleon. You know what a Jackson's chameleon is, right?
No, I know it's a chameleon,
It's a
but I don't
chameleon
know
with
that Jackson chameleon.
the Jackson's chameleon has three horns. It has
Oh,
three
right,
horns.
right, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he thinks that it's closely related to Triceratops.
Oh my gosh. Really?
He
He
thinks
actually said these things?
Yeah, he thinks that dinosaurs are lizards. They're not lizards. They're completely different branch off of reptiles.
Wait, he don't think they're lizards?
Yeah, he thinks that they're lizards.
No, wait, so he thinks they are lizards, or he doesn't think they are lizards?
He thinks Well, he says that they're lizards,
Uh-huh.
and he says that, oh, dinosaurs are still alive today. I mean, technically speaking, birds are dinosaurs if you want to count
Yeah.
that, but non-avian
Uh-huh.
dinosaurs.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Hello there, my name is Kenhoven. I was in. Oh yeah, he was in jail because he didn't pay taxes to the government
Oh,
from
jeez.
his place
Oh,
called
yeah.
Dinosaur.
Actually, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, yeah,
You have a good
yeah,
impression of him, though. You have a really good impression. I'm not even gonna lie. You have a really good impression of him.
yeah, yeah. He also, matter of fact, last year he also fought against his third wife. He hit his wife. He body slammed
What?
her. Yeah, he
Um,
basically does not like his son now. When his son
huh?
was much younger, he actually smacked him in the face in the dentist.
Who the hell?
Yeah,
I didn't even know all of this, honestly.
yeah. And he also used to debate with atheists like guys like Arn Ra. I don't know if you know Arn Ra is.
Nah, I don't know who's that.
He's an evolutionist, atheist. He's actually a pretty nice guy. I haven't talked to him before,
Okay.
but I heard that Arn Ra's pretty cool. Um, he
Okay.
was also trying to debate with lots of like people, but Kent is just a big lying fraud.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know back then he was like a lot younger, more in prime and stuff like that. I remember he went well with the video I saw with him proving God's existence, which I find made a lot of sense, even now. But with he said he used to be a normal teacher who used to believe in science, evolution, even had all the books and stuff like that, and eventually kind of
he
moved
doesn't
away from
believe
it.
in evolution,
Yeah, he doesn't believe in it and stuff like that. And he was in a
and
debate with some people. I can't remember.
he
I don't know
said
what it
that
was about.
he said that he was a principal, but I doubt it. He was not a principal. He was not even a science teacher. He's a liar.
Hmm,
And he
that's
also went
interesting.
to. He said that he was in a Bible church at college in this tiny place that's very ancient. I'm like, no, no, you didn't. You didn't go to a Bible university. You lied.
So have you actually spoken with Kent before?
No, but I want to. It's just that I would go completely insane.
I can
He
imagine that.
he's called random atheist pedophiles. Yeah, he also calls random atheist pedophiles.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
All these sound so bizarre because the person I grew up watching completely different from what all I hear right now.
Well, maybe it wasn't Kent. Maybe it was someone else.
I'll send you a video and you'll confirm if it's that Kent Hogan. I'll
I'm
send you
sorry,
the video
what?
I was watching exactly. I'll send you the video what I was watching on Kent Hovind, and you'll confirm if that's the Kent Hovind I was talking about.
Yeah. Well, Kent is, you know, like, Kent's amazing. Well, I'm being sarcastically.
If I get to talk to him, I mean, I wish I do. I mean, I could probably. I mean, if I probably can actually. If I really wanted to, I probably could meet him honestly. 'Cause I know how to work my way around these things, and so I get to talk to even Teazu and other people. I'm still working
Well,
on trying to talk to other people. I'm working on trying to talk to Craig Parker soon. If I get to talk to him, that'll be so good.
Craig Packer.
Yeah, the line expert.
Oh,
There is a
yeah, yeah, yeah,
possibility.
yeah, yeah. I want to.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
interview him. Though. If I get to talk to him or get the opportunity, I will interview him and ask him some really interesting questions to really confirm some actual grown facts. Because I
yeah,
know, like, when I put videos, doing videos, Tiger fans will try to say, like, oh, it opinionated or Lion fans getting Craig Parker's opinion when it's a literal fact. So I'm
yeah.
going to, like, tell him to give me some straight facts. honestly.
Yeah.
If I get the opportunity, that'll be so good. But I mean, I had to wait and see if he'll answer my replies and stuff like that. I
What
know
are
he's
your
a very
thoughts?
busy person.
What are your thoughts on Derrick and Beverly Jobert?
Who is that? Who heard of
They
those?
are they're wildlife filmmakers. Um, they did a documentary video on eternal enemies.
Oh, maybe if I saw their face, I probably might remember. Usually, I
Yeah,
don't
they're
really like go with names.
what?
I say usually I don't really go with names. I just more go with faces sometimes.
Oh,
Unless if I like take a really good liking to the person, then I'll go with names.
yeah. They do like they did a lot of stuff in Botswana. They they did Eternal Enemies, they did Relentless Enemies. They did a movie documentary called The Last Lions.
I remember that documentary. Yeah.
Yeah. My only problem is that they use the same footage from like older documentaries in that doc on that film, and I call it like
Yeah.
lazy writing in my opinion.
Yeah, lazy writing, stock footage. They probably didn't have much, and well, remember these things scripted. I can't even speak. Oh my gosh, scripted. So they will try to like boycott it and like take shortcuts, and people would and try and expect people not to notice. Really lazy writing. So yeah.
Well,
Well, see, have you checked Delta the Velociraptor? Yes, I have. I know who she is.
he is.
I like her.
Oh, the YouTuber. There's a YouTuber named
Well,
Delta the Velociraptor.
with for real.
Yeah,
I had no idea. No,
yeah,
definitely not. I know the raptor, the actual
uh,
dinosaur, but
yeah.
not
There's a
him.
YouTuber named Delta the Velociraptor. Me and him actually did a review on a documentary called Prehistoric Predators.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I want him. I don't know what the next time I'm gonna review with him.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a pretty good lion documentary. Yeah, I would like oh, to interview or talk to Craig Packer, although he lives in Kenya, I believe. I think he
Yeah,
lives.
definitely. That'd be so good. That is like the number one person I'm trying to get in contact with right now.
Yeah, it's just that I think he's very busy.
Yeah, he very busy. So it'll be like your chances of trying to get a hold of him probably very slim. But it is possible though, cause I've seen people interview him before, so it's not impossible.
Yeah,
But they
he
said that he's a
appeared.
very nice person when I talk to him and stuff like that.
He appeared in a couple of documentaries. He appeared in The Ultimate Guide about.
Mm-hmm.
I think I told you about. He brung
Yeah,
like
he
these
appeared
stuffed
in a lot
lions.
of stuff.
What?
I say he appeared in a lot of documentaries and even Lion Whisperer. He appeared there too. And other
Yeah.
people.
He also was in this documentary. Well, a filmmaker actually tried to call him about the behavior, and it was about like these cheetahs that were trying to beat up this female cheetah, and this lion comes over and kills one of the cheetahs, which was the female, and then later on, the lion, and the other male lion killed the male cheetah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the male cheetahs.
Yeah.
I don't,
Damn.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if you
remember
saw
that.
that or not.
I remember that. Yeah, so he was doing. I saw. Yeah, I remember seeing it, but in like low quality though. I haven't got to see any real documentary, but I only saw that particular part.
Who is the most famous person both of you guys talked to? Well, I actually talked to a paleontologist named Dr. Kenneth Lacavera.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah, he
Well,
found
for
a
me,
sauropod.
oh cool. Well, for
Yeah,
me, I think the highest and most popular person I've talked to is Tiezu. I think most of us know him, and I think,
yeah, I
well,
know
I
him.
made a video on it. Yeah, I made a video on it one time.
Yeah,
So I talked to him, and I even talked to Goji Center actually. Yeah, actually, I have talked to him on Instagram. I still have the chats to prove it. Wait, do I? Yeah, yeah, I think I do. So I actually have spoken to Goji Center on many occasions. Even he gave me pointers on how to edit when I was doing the analysis videos. So he actually gave me pointers and he was actually watching my videos. He didn't comment, but he did say he was like watching it and giving me pointers on like what to improve. So Goji Center pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't know you have an Instagram. I have an Instagram
Yeah.
too.
I don't even
It's
use Instagram much though. I only use it for like research and stuff. But I have it.
it's called Lion Country Official, right?
Oh man, my Instagram. Nah, it's not Lion Country. I'll let you know like in private.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I go on Instagram a lot, and I
Okay.
have like lots of like clips of my dog and like documentaries and stuff like that. Because if I do
Okay.
that, like I don't want to post some clips on YouTube because YouTube is so sensitive now. Like
Sure.
YouTube's a bitch.
uh, wait, hold on. I might have to invite her back. Hold on. Give me two. Actually, give me a minute.
Wait,
I'll be
what?
right back. I'll
Oh,
be right back. Give me 1 minute.
oh, okay. Have you ever heard of Dino Diego? No, I haven't. Um, Paleo Discord is his videos. Interesting. Goji Center. That name sounds very familiar. Goji Center. Oh, oh wow, he talked to that guy. Holy shit. Oh shit. You're back.
Yeah, I sent it on private chat.
Okay. I will do that now. I also want to like talk to a Dragon Ball YouTuber named Geekdom 101.
I
I
think
don't
I've
know if you
heard of it before.
I don't know if you
I
heard
think
of
I've
him.
heard of it before. I don't know. I think so. I'm not sure. Oh yes, Tiazu is a good person. He pretty nice actually. Just don't tip him off and yeah.
Oh,
He's a good guy.
is this your Instagram?
Yeah.
Your it's that character what's his name? Um what's that anime character's name again? Hello? Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Wait. Don't show any. Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry about that.
That's alright.
Uh,
Besides, it's like a spam account anyways.
oh. Wait, what's that character's name again?
from
from that show.
Doctor Stone.
Yeah, I saw that character at GameStop.
Yeah, that is Senku.
Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, it's Lion Country. Yeah. Anyways, I gotta go. It's 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. where I'm from.
I was just about to say that too, so I had to go too.
Oh, you gotta go too.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
actually 9 a.m. over here. Well,
Oh
9
shit.
p.m.
Oh shit. Damn.
Yeah, it's still early, but I have to go.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's nice to talk to you. I will do
Yeah, it was
this
good.
some other time. Well, next week, next Monday.
Yeah, dude, no problem. It was fun.
Yep. Yep. And I will see you guys later. Catch you later.